coming in at number 60 on our organizational value rankings, 7th round pick from this past year, Nicholas Vantassell, a right winger who played for Green Bay and will be attending the University of Massachusetts with another Senators prospect.
Yeah, we're going to kick things off with Nicholas Vantassell. And Ross, this is a guy with good size. That's one thing I like about him for sure. 6'4", 201 pounds, only 19 years old. So yeah, he's got a long road ahead of him. And he put up decent numbers in the USHL last season. 62 games, 19 goals, 18 assists for 37 points. And as you mentioned, he's going to be going to UMass in the NCAA next season.
He's born April 18th, 2004. So with that said, and I always kind of laugh because that's actually 2 days before the Leafs. Oh, no, they did this year. I was going to say the last time the Leafs won a playoff series was 2004 against Ottawa, but they did it this year.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't just have that off-the-cuff stat anymore, Ross. I'm sorry.
But Vantassell was an overager for the draft. He was passed over last year, so he is already 19 years old. Last year, again, you mentioned the stats, so he had 2 years in the USHL, had 1 goal in 3 playoff games. I'm excited to see him at UMass, and apparently I don't know how to say that state very well, so I'm going to stay away from it going forward, but he's going to be playing with Cameron O'Neill, a guy we'll get to, and a lot of drafted prospects actually on this UMass team, upwards of 10 prospects who are drafted to the National Hockey League. I believe, unless anything's changed, I believe that their head coach is Greg Carvel, former Senators assistant coach. And you know what I just noticed too, Pilsy, a guy we covered with our draft rankings, Michael Hrabel, one of the goalies. He's going to be their goalie. So I think at UMass, man, if he does enough to get a top 6, top 9 role there as a freshman coming in as a 19-year-old, I think we could see him definitely climb the rankings. But out of the 3 7th-round picks last year, Vantassell was the last one picked. He was 215th overall, so almost just by proxy, that's where we have him 60th on our list. The Basking Ridge, New Jersey native. This is what the Elite Prospects Draft Guide says about him. Uses his full reach to handle the puck, reaching out across his body before pulling the puck all the way across the other side to beat opponents. Beats goalies across the post, instantly pulls pucks from the boards to the post, and shows finesse in tight to capitalize on loose pucks and tricky bounces. So I'm excited to see Vantassell. Obviously, we'll be paying a little more attention to UMass this year, and it'll be fun to watch his growth as well.
Yeah, basically this season for Vantassell, I just want to see him continue to use that size to his advantage. I think that's where he has a lot of success. And just try to have a decent transition to NCAA, because some players that jump from USHL to NCAA, not only hockey-wise, but just lifestyle-wise, can be a bit tricky. So I hope he has a smooth transition and uses that size.